What's going on, y'all? I'm your host, E. Want to say your name?
Mactown, what's cracking?
Your boy Philly.
You just tuned into the Loyalty Game podcast. Let's go. Phil, what's good, fellas? How y'all feeling?
Chilling, nigga.
Oh, man. Yeah, man. You know, man. Chilling, man. Good to have y'all in the house, man. I'm glad y'all can come out here, man. Support, man. I appreciate it.
Appreciate that invite, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know, I told you I was going to be doing this with you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So let's hop right into it, man. I got 10 questions for y'all, man, so y'all can answer them to the best of y'all abilities.
Right.
So here go the first one right here. How old would you be if you didn't know how old you were?
10 questions.
10 questions.
Say that again.
How old would you be if you didn't know how old you were?
I'd be 28.
You'd be 28?
I would be 28.
Hey, wait, you want to elaborate on that? Why would you be 28?
Because a lot older than what I look like.
Mm-hmm. You think so?
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay.
Oh, hell yeah.
I always go to 25 for some reason.
I'm a lot older than what I look like. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
I've gone with my kids. I've gone with my kids, right? And gone to these carnivals and shit. And they have that thing where they can guess your age and guess your weight, shit like that. Well, I told them, don't guess my weight, guess my age.
Right.
So it's always guess your age. So every time I go, I always get a fucking teddy bear. So forget about it. You're walking out here with a teddy bear, bitch.
He said a teddy bear.
Walking out here with teddy bears, bitch. You want a teddy bear, baby? We're going right over here. Come on, we're gonna get you one right now.
Guess my age, bitch.
The only thing that's bad about it is that, having 6 kids, you can only get one kid to fuck a teddy bear because it's the same person. So you can only do the trick once.
Right. So how old you said you was, Phil?
I feel 25.
25. So
I feel like, if the question pop up and if I didn't know my age, the first instant would probably be 25.
25?
Yes, sir.
So what happened in around the 25?
25 was a great year for me, man.
Okay.
That's probably why I was said. You know what I'm saying? A lot of good things happened. A lot of big things happened when I was 25. So, You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I probably would say 25. 25 was a good year for me. Felt good that year. It was popular. So, 25 for me.
25.
Me,
yeah.
Let me see.
Quarter,
so for
nigga.
me,
I'm a quarter.
if I didn't know my age, I would guess I would be like, I ain't even gonna lie, I got like an old soul. So I say like 28 through 30, at least 28.
Yeah.
See, and that's why I said 28, yeah. Because I still want to keep the old soul.
Yeah,
to it, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I got like an old soul because my dad, he was born in like, I don't know, what was the 60s or whenever he was born, just old. So, and I like certain stuff, a lot of characteristics.
Watch it now, you're getting close.
Mm-hmm. So,
Man. I hear you. Yeah, I got that. Believe that. I got that soul.
I feel as though that's when you mature and get like when you like 28. So I feel like a mature person. Like I feel as though you mature in your like late 20s, early 30s. Like you really mature. Like,
depends on who you are.
Yeah.
Depends on who you are.
No, that's facts. Yeah, you mature because a lot of
you meet a lot of 40-year-olds that are still acting like fucking teenagers, you know what I mean?
Right.
I call it them being in their second childhood.
Mm-hmm.
You ready for the second question?
What's the second question?
Second question is, are you worried that you're doing the right thing? No. Are you worried about doing things right or doing the right thing?
Depends on what you mean by doing the right thing. Are you talking about somebody else looking at you and saying you're doing the right thing, or yourself?
No, just doing like do you like doing things like doing it right, but or
let me see this motherfucker right here.
Doing it right. Hold on, what was the question? Are you worried about doing things right or doing the right thing?
See, I was afraid to say that. What was the question again?
No, that's cool. I had to make sure.
That's good. No, because there's a difference in the question. Yeah, no, I like doing. I can say both. Cause I'm a perfectionist.
So you're worried about doing
I gotta do things right.
The right thing.
I gotta do things right, and I gotta do it the right way. I gotta do the right thing. Yeah.
Okay. Well, there's only one way to do it, is to do it right.
My dad always told me to do it right, and you don't got to do it again.
Exactly.
That's how I was brought up.
Do it right the first time.
My dad was on some. He was a carpenter. You know what I'm saying? So his thing was like, listen, if you're gonna do the job, so his metaphor was always in jobs. You feel me? So he was like, if you're gonna do the job, you ain't gonna want to come back and do the fucking job again.
Exactly.
So do it right the first time. So you apply that in life. Just apply that in life.
That's what my dad always told me.
So yeah, that would be my answer to that question. Just if you're gonna do it right the fucking first time.
If you're gonna do it right. Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what my dad always told me. Yep.
But you can learn from your mistakes. Too.
Okay.
So,
right. If you mess up, then that's a mess up. You know
learn mistakes if you take it as a lesson.
It's one thing to mess up. It's another thing to fucking jackleg some shit and take a shortcut.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah, that's facts. Yeah.
All right. So do you think you the kind of friend that you would want?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely, I'm the friend I fucking would want. For real, especially I'm a friend I could do a bid with.
Okay.
I got, you know what I mean? I could bang with. Listen, it ain't about loyalty. If I felt a fucking nigga that's just like me, man, this is a rap.
Right.
But they ain't none, because it's just me. You know what I mean?
I feel that. I feel that.
Me, man.
What about you, Matt?
I don't know. I don't know if I want to be my own friend. I'm a rough fucking person to get along with sometimes, man. Yeah, I'm a rough person to get along with sometimes, man. And it's either you love me or you hate me.
Right.
I can't.
I can't have one in the middle. There's nobody in the middle with me. You either fucking love me or you fucking hate me. You know?
Right.
I would never lose that. If I'm my worst enemy, I would never lose that fight, dog. You know what I'm saying? I learned to love myself, and if I find another nigga that bang just like me, on the same mind status and everything else, that you already pick them out the crowd because I see a thorough nigga. You know what I mean?
Especially if you like you. Especially if you like you. Yeah.
You see a thorough nigga. You know what I mean? You already know what it is, and they'll bang.
Now, if you say it, now the question was, if you looking for a real nigga, would you fuck with you? Yeah. Now, as a person, as a friend, like I said, I'm difficult to get along with.
I don't think you're difficult to get along with, but then, maybe I don't know you.
No. I'm like I said, you either love me or you hate me. I would text myself
every fucking second. What's up, nigga? What you doing? You know what I'm saying? I would fuck myself real heavy. What's up, Candy? What's up? What you about to do, nigga? I ain't about to do nothing.
No, I get it.
Let's do something. You know what I mean?
For real, I would love to be, because I feel as though, like, if I call you my friend, like, I look at you as family. So, like, facts. I would love to be facts. I would love to have me as a friend, because I think sometimes I be going above and beyond for my friends. You know what I mean? Right. And I don't expect them to do the things that that I do for them.
That's hard to find these days, man.
I don't expect nothing back. I just do it, you know, because I know how it was for me growing up and struggling. I wish I had somebody like me. I've
done that for some of my little homies and shit, bro. And nowadays these cats don't even see it, bro.
You can't do it for
like
everybody.
They don't see the fucking you try to help them the fuck out, bro. Like they don't see that shit. Like, you know what I mean? Because I'm a instead of a talk, it's a show type of thing. You know what I mean? You got to show. So I show you, bro. I'm like, look, I'm showing you, motherfucker. You don't see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of these niggas don't see it these days. I don't understand that.
Some people are unteachable.
I don't know, call me old school, whatever. But they don't bang the way we used to bang, man. For real.
For real, bro. I know, man. It's all types of. You got your 6ix9s. I know y'all know about
the question, like other people. That's why it's like hitting the lottery if I find a nigga that bang like me, man. On some real shit.
No, real shit. What's something you do that you don't think other people do?
Something I do that other people won't do,
or a little percentage of people do.
Give of their self.
You said what?
Give of their self.
You said give up yourself?
Give of their self.
Oh, give of yourself. Okay.
Of yourself.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of people give of their self the way I give of myself.
It's a crab type of world.
And it is.
Yeah,
and it is. No, and it is.
It's a survival type of world. You don't want to give too much that you're going to jeopardize your own survival.
But my thing is, when I give, I don't give to and expect anything back.
Exactly. Yeah. Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I know ain't a lot of niggas is going to give the way I give. You know what I'm saying? I give out my heart. You know what I mean? Right. And when I give to somebody, I ain't expecting nothing back.
What was that question?
No appreciation sometimes, you know what I mean?
What's something that you give that somebody? Hold on, let me see. What's something you do different from others? Yeah. So basically, something.
Yeah. I have a given spirit. You know what I
would
mean?
have to say my everyday life, bro. Everything I do is different than others. I try to be different. There's a lot of the same shit. You know what I mean? I don't know. Clothes is a lot of the same shit. You know what I mean? It depends on what type of aspect, I guess. You know what I mean? As far as giving, it's like a self type thing, or you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It depends. I guess I'm in the moment type of person.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It depends on what the moment is on some shit. Because if I will give myself to a person if they need me as far as help.
Right.
You know what I mean? If I'm that type of nigga that see a motherfucker that's got a flat on the side or need to jump or some shit like that and pull over.
A lot of people keep going.
Am I that type of nigga?
Yeah.
No.
A lot of people
I'm not that type of nigga. I'm that motherfucker that keep going.
Nope.
But you know what I mean? It depends on the situation. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, exactly.
On some real shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it
depends. You know what I'm saying?
I definitely get it. I got something that could get deep, but it might not go deep. Let's see where this goes. So this next question is, are you holding on something that you need to let go of?
Oh, definitely. Definitely, bro. I'm holding on a couple of things I let go that I didn't let go before I kicked the bucket on the real.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. You know what I mean? Shit that I can't even share. On some real shit.
Man, that's why I said it could. I don't know how this could go. I mean, it depends on what you want to share.
I can say that I do have some. Yeah, I can say that.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. I got some shit.
What about you, man?
What's the question one more time? So we clear.
Are you holding on to something that you need to let go of?
No. I don't carry burdens.
Okay.
That's facts, because it's a burden.
Right.
That's exactly what it is.
You know, I'm free of that. You know,
I like that.
I cast my care.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was told to do. You know what I'm saying? I cast my cares. So no, I don't. I used to, and it was something about, you know, you just put something out there. You can have a family member that you could try to love for such a long time,
right? And
they could give a shit about you,
exactly.
But you tried anyway. You know what I'm saying? And it just comes to a point where it's like, well, damn. Now something is happening to them, and it's like, should I care? Everybody expects you to care. And it's like, if you don't care, everybody looking at you crazy. But I'm just like, I don't have them type of feelings because the shit we went through.
Exactly.
But it's
man, I fucking told you I'm sorry about that.
Anybody talking about your ass, man?
Shut it, man. You gotta apologize on live now. You told
I know you know. Okay, all right, man. Look,
I said
no.
today.
Anybody talking about that? Out of here, bro.
You know,
oh my God, I love you, bro.
Oh man,
teleport kicked in.
I told you, man. I don't know where this can go, man. You can go left or right.
No, that's good because, you know, sometimes people need to hear shit like that because people walk around carrying shit, man. It fucking kills them.
Yeah, for real.
You know, and they do drugs and all kind of other shit, man. Fuck out of here if you say weed is a drug. Get the fuck out of here. I'm sorry.
Weed is,
but people get into all
drug is man-made.
People get into all kind of other shit and kill themselves and trying to do away with that feeling. I'm like, dude, just let it fucking go. Did you ask for forgiveness? Did you forgive yourself? You know what I'm saying? Did you talk to that person and try to, if they ain't want to make amends, well, guess what? Forgive yourself and move the fuck on.
At the end of the day, that's really how easy it is. That's really how easy
they go to sleep at night chilling.
Listen, that's
really that simple too.
No. That means I got revelation of something and I'm free from it and I can talk about it. It makes me feel good to talk about it. I want somebody else to hear that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because people fucking be stuck. And I'm like, listen, man, let that stuff go.
For real.
For real. It don't help you none at all. You know, so you got to be free from that stuff. So once I got free from that stuff, I'm like, you know, people look at me when I was like, the fuck?
I hear to go deep.
What you want me to feel?
That's exactly what you feel, though.
For real.
You feel a sense of freedom once you get let go of that burden that you got.
It all depends on what the burden is. Yeah, it all depends on what it is. Because sometimes it could just be, you can really be hurting yourself sometimes. Like, you could be holding on to something that you don't want to let go. And that's a toxic situation.
My nigga. Yeah,
situation. Just let it go.
That's the fucking word right there, man.
It definitely could be toxic.
Yep.
That's the word right there.
Yeah. But
where's about ding 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 ding. Fucking word is toxic.
Yeah. So the sense of
real.
you having that freedom, you know what I mean? That's a big up to you, my nigga, because that's, you know, I'm looking forward to that. Once I reach that point, or I could say probably not the point, but the right point of time. Once I reach that time, and I'll be able to let go of that burden.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Not yet.
Yeah, that's something good.
Well, it does say time heals all wounds, right?
Yep.
You know,
Yeah.
you get time.
That's what they say, man. I got a question that's gonna lighten the mood up a little bit, you know, man. You got some right in front of you. The question is, what does water taste like?
Water.
Like
what does water taste like?
Curveball.
That's your question.
What does water taste like?
Mama said that tastes like high quality H2O.
Yeah, high quality. That's some good high quality.
That crocodile make it real good.
Crocodile. Let me see this little burner you got.
Mama wanted to tell me, boy, don't you drink that stuff from the other one. That stuff is the devil.
The devil. Every day was the devil. Foosball.
Foosball. You get that foosball.
It was the devil.
Man, my bad. I gotta get that out.
Oh my gosh.
When we talk about water, this is not water I usually drink. I'm not gonna put the label out there because
Did you see the
this name brand though? It ain't
no. But this is not the water that I would usually drink because I want.
Hey, did you see the segment that Bougie did?
I like the
you know
taste of the spring water. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I like the taste of the pure spring water rather than purified water.
Well, Bougie did a segment on all these different type of waters.
No, I seen you. They put a different chemical in it. They put the different chemicals in it, and they show which ones have higher alkalinity and higher acidity.
Yeah,
I got you.
Fuji won all day.
This is one of the higher acidic ones.
And you said what one?
Fuji had the less acidic.
Poland Springs was right behind it.
Turned green. He had some type of test. I don't know what the fuck it was that made it turn green.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So Fuji
pH balance and
that was just regular. It was clear. So that's the best water to get. Fuji.
Yeah.
All the rest of these shit is still tap water in the bottle.
It's just purified. They go through like a little system.
Right.
Tap water, but they go through a purifier system.
So you got to pick what you want.
Shit you can buy at the supermarket and put
so you got to pick what you want. You want purified regular tap water that that came from the city. Hold on. Or do you want the Poland Springs that came, or the whatever spring, Deer Park that came from a tap spring, right? Now, this is what my point I'm getting at. You want bear and deer shit, or you want the people pissing shit? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I hear it, but what's the taste difference? What's the taste difference?
I'd rather the natural minerals.
The natural minerals inside the water?
Yes.
The water that flows through the rocks
streams.
and everything?
Yes.
And that's healthy?
Yes, it's healthy. One is healthy.
Okay.
Your body already made of minerals.
Right.
So your body collects all those minerals.
So drinking from
that water,
a river or whatever, that's where they get it from, a river or an ocean?
Most of the time, these are like streams. You can get the natural water springs.
Okay.
It could be a hole in the ground. Now it could turn out to be a fucking giant lake.
Right.
But it coming from a hole in the ground, which comes from like an aquifer or aqueduct down under the ground.
Natural spring.
And all this stuff, the water comes up, and as it's coming through all this stuff, it gets clean and purified. Okay. So then they probably do a little bit more purification.
I've heard the only people that got that natural spring is Polar Spring.
That's
Polar Springs water.
But what do it taste like though? That's the actual question. What the water taste like?
It tastes like minerals. If you ever eat,
that's a funny question. That's a funny answer.
If you've ever eaten a fucking vitamin, no. If you've ever
eaten in cereal,
if you ever eat a vitamin, I mean,
so
I
water
used to say
like
a lot of vitamins.
What kind of vitamins?
It does.
That's nasty.
No,
nasty.
But it tastes good.
It tastes like a Flintstone vitamin.
I love water though, but I don't know. It just
I don't like water, bro.
It said it quenches my thirst, so I drink it. I guess.
Drink it because I fucking need it.
I don't.
That I can't.
But too much of it to kill you.
It's not my go-to.
Well,
but too much of it
fucking drown. You know what I mean?
Right,
You will drown yourself.
They say too much of anything is bad.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, too much of anything is anything in excess is not good for you at all. But the fucking natural water, because it has the different minerals and stuff like that, your body tends to bond.
More of a Gatorade, nigga.
When you start drinking that stuff that we drinking out of tap and these things here that they're purifying, all the other chemicals that it has in it already are things that toxify our bodies and give us cancers and free radicals and things like
Listen,
that
ain't nothing safe, bro.
So you saying
I understand that.
So you saying you
I got
taste the water that goes through the pipe, like you can taste the difference between
Oh,
the water
hell
that goes
yeah.
through the
Oh,
pipe.
what? You
So
can
what
taste
does that
the
taste
bleach.
like?
You
Water-
can taste the bleach that come out that water,
Listen,
man.
tap water is
You never
gotta
take
be
the
hands down the most worst water you fucking
Have
drink.
you lived anywhere else besides
Tap
Philly or in the city?
Yeah, I lived plenty of places.
Okay,
Yeah,
you live in the country before?
I didn't live in the country. I lived in Delaware. I lived in Jersey.
Okay, you lived in Jersey. You ever lived like out in down south?
If you was born and
No,
raised
not
in the
down
city,
south,
you
no.
fucking
Listen,
immune to the tap water, bro.
When you live down south, I've lived down south, bro. And when I
Okay.
lived down south, right, they got water that comes from the aquifer. They tap way down in there so you get fresh water well. When I came back home, this stuff was like pured out bleach. I'm like, yo, it's bleach, bro.
Bleach, nigga. Well, yeah.
It tastes like bleach to me from down there to here. It tastes like bleach.
Shit was
I was down there for 7 years.
and all that shit.
Drinking aquifer water. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I
They had
come back
they
here,
had a
tastes like
name
bleach.
for it.
But that's where it comes from.
Oh, all right.
There's an
Cool.
aquifer.
Okay.
So that's what the
It's an
Florida
aquifer.
sits on certain parts. It has an aquifer that runs through it, right,
Okay.
underground,
Mm-hmm.
and that's where all this good natural spring
This
water
guy
and all
knows
that
his
stuff comes from.
H2O.
Listen, man.
High quality H2O water sucks. It really sucks.
That's me right there.
My mama said.
Water
My
sucks.
mama said.
It really.
That's not nice.
Gatorade.
Listen,
Water.
I'll take a shot
That
of
was
that.
my shit right there, bro.
For real,
I'll
that
drink
was
to
my
that.
shit.
Is there
man.
something for me to drink in it? I got sucker shot here, but I ain't no sucker. So I'll take
I'm
a
more
shot.
of a
Let's go.
Gatorade guy because I can't trust fucking water.
Salute.
My family loves
Salute.
water.
My next question for y'all is how do you carry a baby for 9 months and when it comes out, it's not 9 months? Like
That question for Mac, right?
I don't know. That's a question for you.
How do you carry a baby for 9 months? Yeah,
you carry the baby for 9 months and when they come out, it's not continuing, 10 months and all that. It starts at 1.
I find that very bizarre, bro. That's crazy. Like, why does it start when you come into Earth? Like when you come into Earth,
I guess
why does it start?
It's the
I think
man.
that should be a matter.
It's the man.
You know what I mean?
It's the
So
man.
I'm not really the age I'm really supposed to be. I'm subtracted 9 months.
You're a couple months older than what you
on.
really are.
Hold on, no.
That's fucking wild.
But then, should your birthday be every 9 months because you was birthed on that day after 9 months? So shouldn't your birthday be?
Your birthday should be whatever adds up.
No, hold on.
Shouldn't
your birthday be whatever after every 9? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
No, your birthday should be whenever they said you was born. The doctor accumulated the day that they said that you was finally they found you. Whenever they found you on their system, that should be your birthday right there. And
But my thing is like, ain't it the end of one old thing and into a new thing? Like a new year and an old year and a new year?
okay, let's see where you're going with this.
You know what I mean? So
I don't know. That's wild, bro. I think that shit should be a fucking factor, bro. I think the fact that you was in your, it don't matter if you was being produced. I don't know, if you being produced in the fucking, you know what I mean, in the fetus or whatever or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? For 9 months, it took you to become that process.
Right.
I think that's a factor.
I mean, at the end of the day, your heart is still beating. Your heart is still beating.
It's still life, right?
Yeah, and you just formulating into, you know what I mean, a person basically, but you're still a person. You're just being created slowly and slowly. I never liked the.
I think it's the fact that you just brought it to the world. You know what I'm saying?
That makes it day one.
I mean, I guess it was right. It was
it
was a man that said, "All right, bet this is how it's gonna." I guess you always gotta have somebody that's gonna make the rules. I guess so. It was somebody that was just like, you know what, all right, this is how this is gonna work.
But that's wild though, because I think your age should matter in them 9 months, man.
It should, but it don't.
Right? That's fucking crazy.
It don't.
I never thought of that.
Like you don't exist.
Inconsiderate.
What if
That's fucking crazy.
What if you don't exist?
That's why I'm over here.
No,
nigga.
check.
I'm right here somewhere
No,
with
look.
that one. I'm like, what the fuck?
No, bro. I'm about to put your fuck. I'm about to
Shit
fucking
zone
listen.
me out,
I'm about to
nigga.
put your ass up there. Watch
What
this.
the fuck?
Watch this.
All right.
Why does the 9 months don't
Make me
matter?
fucking forget because I'm fucking.
Bitch, that make me
Let me
older.
see the scissors.
That shit should matter.
It should matter. 10 months.
God dang it.
9 months.
All right, let me get back to my point though.
I think it's the fact that you brought it to the world. It's got to be.
Give me a second. I'm gonna explain it to you right now.
So you know it?
Oh, so you got the answers.
I'm gonna explain
He
it to you.
got the answers.
I'm
The
gonna explain it
universe
to you
spoke
right
to
now.
this nigga.
He got the answers.
The motherfucking universe spoke.
What
to
if you don't exist because
He lost me already, goddamn.
you don't have a social security number?
Wait, what? Oh, he took it there.
So because you don't have a social security number yet, you don't fucking matter.
Exactly.
Because you ain't worth shit till you're born.
Exactly. And that's
Because
a
you
man.
know these fucking social security numbers ain't nothing but a bank account number.
No, no,
If you don't fucking know, you better look it up.
Real shit. You ain't when they
I
call
don't
you.
know about that. Some
They
crazy
always
shit.
ask you what's your social. Like we in the system where we're a number.
So you gotta be considered. Yeah, you
They
gotta
look up your social
You
security
are
number,
a
and then
financial number.
underneath that social security number, all your information pop up. Not your name and then your social security and everything. Your social security.
That's why
and then
it
your
doesn't
name.
matter
Like an
what
inmate.
your age is before you're born.
Okay.
Because once you're born, you get that social security number, that's when you fucking matter.
A man world. This is a man's world.
That sounds bizarre to me, man. I don't know. I mean, I think it just don't matter because it's a growing process.
As far as man goes to
You
me.
feel me?
Now, if we want to just say,
I think the
being,
fact
you
that
know,
the fact that they don't consider the 9 months or they don't count the 9 months is because this is just a growing process. You're a fetus. You know what I mean? At one point, you're like a fucking tadpole. You ain't gonna count that. That's what I'm thinking. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I guess don't you treat it like a plant almost, right?
Yeah. Basically, you forming.
I mean, from a plant, they start in a little seed and a little teeny. They gotta crack through the crack through the dirt and all that. And
we have entered the matrix.
Moment you come out,
the matrix.
Yeah, I think the moment you come out the womb is day uno.
Right, it's like coming out the dirt.
It makes sense to me. I guess that's the reason why they don't count the growing process,
right,
or the forming process, whatever you want to put it. You know what I mean? That's how I see it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. But you know what I mean? In a way, it shouldn't be counted because, all right. Here's the question: when should it be counted? Should it be counted when the motherfucking sperm enters the egg, and fertilizes the egg? Does that count from that point? Is it really not? But then it won't be 9 months because it's a process from that point.
Nobody won't know the exact time that egg. I mean, the sperm got into that egg. They just going off of as soon as they pop up on their system.
I guess well, the same theory applies to the whole 9 months. It's irrelevant until the child is born, which is bizarre, right? I think it's crazy because it's a growing process. I don't know.
Different aspects.
I'm boggled.
What do you think?
I think the moment you come out the motherfucking womb and that white doctor cracks you on your ass and you scream, that's day uno. Man. Happy birthday, motherfucker.
I feel as though it should count. I mean, it should count, but I understand that this is. I mean, like I said, this is a man's world. The man run this.
This is a man's world.
Real rap, like the man run this, and it's just like it's nothing you can do. It's already written. It's been written. It's been written since. Yeah, you know what I mean, it's really nothing you can do. You try to step up, you're gonna end up like the rest. Right. But they're remembered. You know
and when we say 9 months, we're painting with a broad brush here because, of course, we understand there's preemies and different things like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
So we're talking about all that too. Yeah.
I think it's just a growing process.
Okay.
So that would be my opinion of that. It's just a growing process. That's why they don't count it. Should they count it? No. Because it's a growing process.
Right.
You know what I mean? The moment you come out the womb into the world is day uno.
Oh, you're not still growing?
Of course you're going to grow from there, but now you're growing within the world. Now your days count.
So I guess it's like I said, the seed. The seed cracks out of the shell, and then
Isn't that still life though?
It is still life. That's why I said it's still life. But once it come out of the ground, basically,
and that's where I'm at with it. You know what I mean?
Come out the dirt.
I think that life should start from day one. I mean, as soon as that life, two goes to full. You know what I mean? Makes that baby. You know what I'm saying?
A sprout got to come out the dirt before it starts to grow.
No, that's what I'm saying. Argument. Well, from before the Jones,
a seed
sperm, egg, seed need to go through
that gravel. You know what I'm saying? That gravel is equivalent of the 9 months.
I got you.
Once that seed sprout, that motherfucking gravel is born, and life starts for that motherfucker.
I got you. Check this out. When you take a seed,
everything takes a growing process.
Listen to me. When you take a seed and put it in between a napkin, right, and wet it, what happens to it?
What you mean?
You put a seed inside of a napkin,
and it's in a napkin.
It keeps growing.
It starts to sprout. It comes to life. Same thing.
The napkin replicating?
No. But I'm asking is, ain't that day one of that plant's life?
Once it sprout inside the napkin,
once it pops out,
that's replicating the gravel. The napkin is the fucking gravel.
I think it's the seed.
No matter where you put
it popped out the seed.
It's the
napkin.
Replicate the gravel. The napkin is keeping that water in there, and it needs to be sucked inside of enough water. Not too much water, but enough water that the seed can just get in there and make it crack.
Have to have that growth process, and that growth process is to 9 months.
Right.
Once it comes out the napkin, so to speak,
but it's still day one.
Or the gravel. You know what I'm saying?
All right, I got a couple Jones at the crib.
Day uno starts.
I have plants at the crib, you know what I'm saying? And I have to go and I have to keep them on date. Bam. Now I'm like, all right, now I have to be, boom, they popped out of the ground. They popped from they cracked from the seed.
Fuck we get
they cracked from the seed. No, because now we're on the whole baby thing, you know what I'm saying? So we want to know, listen, no, we want to know.
Why does your nose run and your feet smell?
That never happened before. Why does your nose run when your feet smell?
Why does your nose run and your feet smell?
This is an old fucking joke. It kills me. This is funny right now.
Why does your nose run?
Why does your nose run and your feet smell? Like
that never happened.
Yes, it did. It happened.
What you mean?
You never had a runny nose?
Simultaneously? Like your runny nose and your feet smelling at the same fucking time?
No.
Oh man.
The question was, why does your nose run and your feet smell?
I think I
or
did
vice versa.
Right, yeah. Why does your nose run and your feet smell?
Over on this one. Why does your fucking nose run and your feet smell? Why?
Yeah, why does your nose run and your feet smell?
All right, well, it depends on the situation. Why the fuck is your nose running? Like if it's cold outside, like you know what I mean? You got a cold, you know what I'm saying? That could be a reason.
It's a joke. It's a joke, but it's a serious question, you know.
And your feet smell. Because,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
He said it's a serious question, you know. Fuck out of here.
Your nose run. Your nose is doing what your feet should be doing.
It sounds loaded.
Your nose
is
doing what your feet should be doing.
Your nose.
Your nose is running. Yeah.
Well,
and your feet is smelling. Your feet is doing what your nose should be doing.
Wow.
I think you need to put the CP down.
That's the whole thing.
That's a bear scratcher.
I see your nose is doing the job on both sides.
He just got it.
But your nose is doing the job on both sides. You ain't even peep it.
What you mean?
Because
why does your nose?
Because you got your nose runs. It ain't your nose that actually runs. It's the stuff that's running out of it.
Right.
So they call it running.
That will blew me.
So now you have a runny nose. It's what it's like. They call it a runny faucet.
Yeah.
You know, it's the stuff that's coming out of it. Ain't actually feet. Now you got smell.
Hold on. Next question.
Why do your feet? No. Hold on.
Medical thing.
But why do your feet smell? Your feet smell. That's another problem. Your fucking feet smell to warn us to back the fuck up.
Oh shit.
Now, so that you know what I mean? So that comes into play again. Your damn nose. Once your nose smells somebody's feet, they know. Let me back the fuck up because these niggas stink.
Your feet smells because you got some bad hygiene, my man, going on. That's what the fuck was.
Yeah, halitosis of the toes.
Oh man. So here go another serious question for you. All right, so
that was a serious question.
That was a serious question.
God dang it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if I fucked
I
that
was
up.
lost. I was lost.
Yeah, I know you was lost. I had to bring you
Oh,
back.
shit,
I'm like,
man.
oh man, I can't have
I
him.
thought it was a joke.
Listen,
I'm sorry.
I'm over here.
I'm gonna eat me.
I
I'm
know,
right here.
yeah.
I'm right here. On
No,
this question.
I think you're more right.
Look right.
Yeah, there you go,
I'm
right
stuck
there.
in nucleus.
Yep, there you go.
I'm in the nucleus gladius.
Yep.
I don't know what the fuck.
I was right here.
Because
I lost on that question.
I got you right here.
Let me relight.
Who knew what time it was when he created the first clock?
Who knew what time it was? Who knew what time it was? He did. Who invented the first clock?
I don't know.
Well, whoever it was knew what fucking time it was.
Yeah, I mean, but how did he know what time it was? We just going off of. Yeah, I mean, he just made the watch. What time is it? It doesn't matter. It's
so what
3
time,
o'clock.
What time of the day he did the time, huh?
Yeah, how he know what time it was? You know what I mean,
It's gonna be morning.
Whoever made the clock,
whatever time it was definitely morning time.
well, whoever made the clock, they probably already had some type of sundial
No, what if
at that time. Now, sundial's been
Get
around
the
for
fuck
fucking.
out of here! What the fuck?
Sundials have been around for
He
fucking
said sundial.
thousands of years. You know what I mean?
Okay.
He said who made time, bro? Not the sundial.
He didn't say
That's
time.
after sex.
He said a clock.
That's after the
He said a clock.
Right, but the clock tells time though. So the person who made the
Who
clock,
made
whatever,
it?
How did they know?
How did he know
Sundial
what
comes
time
They
it
had a
was?
sundial.
Nope.
All right, well, I mean,
Yeah,
hey,
sundial.
No,
he
sundial
got an
came after
answer.
the-
He
He
got
looked
an
out his
answer.
window. He saw
You
sundial.
got
He
an
said,
answer.
"Oh, the sun is past 4.
That's not it, because
All right, boom.
then that'll be whoever made the motherfucking sundown knows what time it is.
Yes.
So that's the answer
No, it's not.
to your question.
No, it's not. I didn't have a question. I never had a question.
To your philosophy, to your theory,
All right,
to your theory.
so here's the last question. We're gonna end it on this note right here, fellas, because it's been a good one, man. We really 11:41 that night right now. We doing our thing. You know
Is
what I
it
mean?
already?
Yeah, man. It's still
listen,
early.
man.
It's still early.
Bump it, man.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
on-
It's
How
I'm
many
on-
you got? How many more you got?
I'm on
No, this
port
the
time.
last question.
Oh,
right
Coca,
here.
let's go.
This the last question.
All right.
If money is the root of all evil, right?
Mhm.
That's what they say. Money is the root of all evil.
I've heard that.
I want to hear the rest of the question first.
Why do
You've
they
heard
ask?
that.
Why do they ask for it in church?
Repeat that.
If money is the roots of all evil,
Right.
why do they ask for it in church?
Get him all good.
I guess you could put that in a here you go.
Ah, some bitch.
In a gangster metaphor, that's just another form of money laundering. They're gonna turn that evil money into good money. And make that evil money and use it into good purposes.
Okay, I like that.
If it makes them feel good,
No, I like
it's still
that.
evil money.
If it makes sense to you, then that's all you need. You don't gotta satisfy
that's
nobody
the only
else.
thing I can think of. They turning that money from a negative into a positive. It's a form of money laundering. If you really think about it.
They're using the money to invest into some better things.
Right.
They're not using it on, per se drugs and
They got that blood, drug, sweat money
right.
and bought a new altar.
Oh.
Or something. You know what I mean? Or,
Right.
Oh, you know what I mean?
Got the choir some new
Got enough food
drip.
to give out to the homeless. They made it into a positive.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Now I see you over here thinking, Mac. What you?
Now just let my man get his thing up.
It's not really a thing. It's just money
Hey,
laundering. If you
don't
really look at
take
it, it's
offense
fucking
to
money.
how the fuck I'm saying
I'm not
it.
taking
I'm just saying it's however you're saying it. It's whatever you're saying. It's your thing. It ain't got nothing to do with
You
that.
always do this shit.
No, because you be trying to act like I'm trying to come at your neck. I'm not saying nothing. I ain't coming at your neck. It's your opinion. It's your
Oh
opinion.
man.
It's money laundering. That's all I said.
Okay.
All right. No,
All right, so
I like that one.
I-
That's a good one.
The
I like
question
that.
one more time though.
The question is, if money is the root of all evil, why do they ask for it in church?
Okay. So one, let me correct it. It's for the love of money. For the love of money is the root of all evil.
Okay.
So because people love money more than God,
Okay.
it becomes corrupt.
Mm-hmm.
Money is necessary. We all know it.
Exactly.
And to live in the life in the world that we live in, money and funds are necessary.
Exactly.
We have bills that we have to pay. Buildings cost money, land costs money, books cost money, TV costs money, you know, all type of media material costs money. So of course, I mean, why wouldn't you ask for it? Why wouldn't you want to supply somebody that's bringing you?
I'm fucking lost, dog.
What somebody calls the truth, something that you need. No, listen. No, what you talking about?
I'm lost. You lost me, bro. Like, what you talking about? Like
he said
he took me to a whole new.
No, he was breaking it down a little bit more, but basically he was saying that. I mean, you was just saying. I mean, you had a simple answer for it, and he just breaking it down more for you. Like you just said, cleaning the money. Boom. That's what that's what they doing for it, and he's saying more of the hold on, I'm high, a little drunk, but
it's the other side of the coin, if you want to call it that. You know what I mean? It's just, I look at it as a spiritual aspect of it.
I hear you.
You know, and I mean, but it's also something that's graspable. It ain't nothing that's just in a fairy tale land or something. It's something that's actually graspable.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I might need no more of these.
Are you going back to that?
So,
if you can't pour it, you don't need it. Yeah, you good? No, you good. You need it.
I can pour it.
You need it.
So
I just want to pour all of it.
No, let's finish it. Shit.
So the church is. So it ain't nothing wrong with the church asking for money. There's nothing wrong with the church asking for money. That's as much as anybody right now asking for a fucking stimulus check.
Right.
That didn't get one.
Everybody
before.
gets stimulus check.
No. They can't. That doesn't qualify. There's a gang of people that don't qualify.
Motherfuckers that don't qualify, that's getting it.
I know a bunch of motherfuckers that don't need to be getting that shit too. But
I know motherfuckers
it don't.
But it.
Listen, but it don't take away from the fact that there's people that fucking didn't get it that actually deserve it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. So it's been a crazy night. It's been a good night, fellas. You mean?
Oh, it's a blast, bro. I'm chilling, man.
Oh man, how y'all feeling? Everybody good,
I'm
man?
Proper, man.
I feel nice, man.
I'm afraid of the next fucking question. I swear to God.
The next question, man. The next and final and last question is.
You're looking all sneaky.
I'm hot. Gotta cough that way. Gotta cough to get off.
The last and final question is, you ready for this? Because it was something we was talking about earlier. All right. Do fish itch?
Do fish itch?
Does fish itch? Do they itch?
Let me just tell you from jump. I don't eat nothing from the sea, which is strange because I'm Hispanic.
Is that what kind of fish you're talking
about? And I think the closest thing to fish
Sharks,
I ever ate.
Whales, anything. Do you think they get itches?
Motherfuckers.
Because they don't got hands.
And that shit stinks. I can't eat nothing that smells.
What if they back itch?
See, why do I know so much fucking information sometimes?
What if they back itch?
Fish itch. Fish do itch.
Fish do itch.
Oh man. Oh shit.
It's due to a parasite called ick.
Okay.
Yeah, this nigga
white
fisherman
speck
right here.
or white flake.
You know all that fish
you call a white spot disease.
See?
Yeah, it's a.
What's it called? Say it again.
Ick.
Ick.
Yeah.
So
ick.
So ICH.
Yeah, it's ICH.
Oh, so that's what it was when we looked it up earlier. I'm like, what is this? I'm looking for something totally else, and it was. All right, just now. I'm gonna look at that later. Yeah.
So that stuff can get onto.
What do they do when they get this ick?
And so they get itchy.
Right.
So when they start hitting the ground and shit that, trying to fucking get it off them because it irritates them and shit. You know what I mean? So they get itchy.
Okay.
That's funny.
Yeah. So they hit whatever it is. They'll try to like rocks and shit like that.
So fish do
trying to scratch that shit off and shit like that. Yes. So fish itch.
Fish do itch.
Oh,
ironically, fish itch with ick.
Fucking fish itch.
Ick.
Who knew?
Itch.
Who fucking knew? Mac knew.
Yo, that's crazy, Mac. You learn something new every day, man. Hey, man, I can't wait till we have another one, man.
Fish itch.
I think this one was good. I think this was great, man. I think the fans and everybody gonna love this joint, man. I appreciate y'all coming out, man.
You already know, bro.
No problem,
it was fun,
man.
nigga. It was fun. I'm lit.
It's always,
Shut
you
it,
already
water
know.
shot, eh?
Got the wine,
Gas
got the
all
liquor,
day.
the gas,
Gas all
the
day.
munchies,
watch
the
out,
water.
watch out, it's John
Yeah,
Robin
yeah.
now.
No, don't rob me now. Come on, don't rob me. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me.
Go West Side Story around this motherfucker. Hey, Chico.
What the fuck?
Yeah, but
My bad, y'all. My bad.
hey, man, I'm your boy E-Bars, man.
Mactown, baby.
And I'm cross-eyed Phil.
Hey, man, we
Signing
tuning
out.
out, man. You already know, man. We tuning out, man. Cut it off, man. Cut it off. Cut the goddamn mic off. Hey, man, that was good, y'all, man. I like that.
That shit was fun.